Hello everyone, I'm Shiv Mathur. I've been teaching meditation and I've been exploring what is meditation. I'm actually exploring myself, I'm exploring what life is, and I've been doing this for the last 4 years. And while doing this, I've been kind of able to have some experiences by observing and moving around different places, especially in the mountains, Himalayan mountains in India. The last 4 years I've been visiting there and trying to explore what life is, what is the reality, what is needed in life. So it was not that I was exploring meditation. It just happened. Something happened to my mind. I reached some state. I completely changed. I completely transformed. And I kept on. I've been continuously transforming, changing, and I feel I'm evolving as a human being now in the last 4 years at a good pace, which is much more obvious. Though we are continuously evolving as human being, we are going up and down, but maybe we don't know what graph we are on. And maybe for the last 4 years, I felt the graph was pretty visible to me that I was moving into some direction, and I was consciously wanting to change myself because we are all the time trying to change everybody else, but then we realize if we realize that we can't change anyone else, but we can only make an impact if we can become a better person. So how to become a better person, try to find out that, and then what is beyond our normal eyes and ears, beyond our sensory organs, which is there any something there, anything. So I was also curious about some of the yogis, saints in India in the mountains who lived isolated themselves and attained a lot of knowledge. They attained the full knowledge, the reality. They could see what normal people cannot see. They can do things. So those hearing about those kind of people, I was exploring, and there was a lot of experiences and discoveries and realizations which happened. So that's my background. That's why I started teaching meditation. I said, this is what is meditation. What is meditation? So, okay, let me now give you some insight into I am trying to teach meditation. It's not that I am trying to teach meditation. I am myself still learning what do we meditate for, what do we achieve. It's not known to, I think, almost everyone. You can see some videos from Vivekanand, Swami Vivekanand, Paramahansa Yoganand, Swami Rama. They have written books. There are some videos, and there are some scriptures in India like Bhagavad Gita. The ultimate goal is about ultimate goal. Meditation is nothing but it's like ultimate goal for a human being. What is the ultimate goal for a human being is to become a good human being. And what is that good human being, and what state you live in, how do you live in, how do you relate yourself to everything in this world. That's what basically the purpose which is defined. Spread happiness, live happily, spread happiness. This is like, these are the goals for every human being. Evolve. What do you mean by evolve? We say evolve as a human being. What do you mean by evolve? So all this is actually, we can say meditation, or we can say, if I say I want to teach you how to become a good person, who would like to listen? So, and what happens when you become a good person? What happens to your state of mind? So one of the aspect is that what happens to your state of mind. That is what is actually, we can also say meditation, because some people are trying to control their mind, reach a peaceful state, happiness, by sitting in a meditative pose and trying to control their thoughts. So there are various ways of reaching that goal. So I'm trying to give a picture, and I'll tell you, okay, fine, meditation. Let's understand what is meditation. What is one of the main purpose of meditation? One of the main purpose of meditation is to remain peaceful, content, and be happy. Be permanently happy. Be not artificially happy, but permanently happy. You don't have to be smiling to show your happiness. You don't have to be laughing all the time to show your happiness. You have to feel that happiness from inside. Yeah, when you're happy, you definitely smile and laugh, but you don't have to force yourself to smile. It should not be artificial. So how that real happiness comes in, or where does it come? How does it come? Is it okay to sit for 10-15 minutes, close your eyes and sit in a pose and try to say I'm meditating? But how can you meditate? Your mind is completely under control of so many thoughts. So many negative thoughts, positive also, maybe a negative, positive, a mix of thoughts, or maybe a storm going inside, storm of thoughts. So how do you control that? So now there are many techniques. Like if you see, human body is like a machine, and because we are a machine, we have physical aspects, like we have organs, we have skin, we have every, I mean, we have physical aspect, we have blood flowing in, and we have air coming in form of a, that's the energy which is coming from the cosmos. So that's a cosmic connection we have. Air, the sunlight is a cosmic connection. If there is no sunlight, we will be dead. So we have various elements to keep us alive, and it's like in a cycle it happens. We create, we get destroyed, we get buried, we get burnt, or whatever it is, go inside the soil. Again we become food for the plants, and then plants we eat, then, or the animals eat the plant, then some of us eat the animals. So it's a cycle, we keep going in this. But this is a physical aspect. What is the energy aspect? What is the cosmic connection we have, which is actually giving the main source of energy to run a system in this physical body. So this physical body is running scientifically, it is not running randomly. It's a huge amount of science which modern science can never find answers to it, because they are going physically. You can't go physically, you have to go use your mind to find out. So meditation is basically reaching a peace of mind, and when we say peace of mind or happiness, it's all in the mind. So body is one aspect, we need to maintain our body, keep it healthy, eat healthy food. We have mind also, because mind controls everything. Mind controls the physical body. Mind controls how the entire system is running inside it. It can change. It can make us unhealthy, it can make us healthy. How you think. Excessive anxiety, negative thinking leads to anxiety. Anxiety leads to various diseases, to an extent like cancer. So because the basic building block of a body is a cell, and we have, I don't know how many cells. So those cells, they are all controlled through the mind. There no physical object which is charged can work on its own. Like every cell doesn't have its own mind. It doesn't work the way it wants. It's centrally controlled. The central control is in the mind, the brain. The processing happens over there, and all the instruction. So we are pretty similar to how a computer works or any device works. So understand what is going wrong in us. Why are we going wrong? Where are we going wrong? How can we control the mind? How do we achieve peace of mind? So if your target is mind, then you have to understand how the mind works. What are the inputs to the mind? What are the outputs? So scientifically, if you see, every device has input and output. Everything in the whole universe has got an input and output. It is a closed loop cycle. Without input, there cannot be output. Can there be output without input? And if there has to be output, there has to be input. So what is your output? Something coming out of your mind which is worrying you. And the input is, what is the input? Thoughts. Where are they coming from? Let's try to understand that. And it is very simple. It is not very... only thing, we have never started questioning ourselves, trying to find out when we talk about that we want to go inner, inside. What do you mean by going inside? Where do you go inside? Are you walking inside? You have to think what is happening inside. You have to think what is happening in your body in terms of physical and logical. Logical means the mind. Where are the thoughts coming from? What are the inputs coming? So basically the inputs are coming is that we are existing in this material world, illusionary world. We react to everything. We have sensory organs. We react to the whole of the world, and whatever we see and hear and taste or what feel. So based on continuously we are maybe looking, and more we have around us, more inputs are coming. If you go and sit in a dark room, then you'll switch off, disconnect physically. So those are different techniques. Vipassana and all, you physically disconnect or go to a jungle. It helps you. But if you are living this world, how do you disconnect? How do you understand to disconnect from all this? Or how do you understand disconnect mentally? Mentally means react differently, change the perception. You cannot, if you have to live in this world, you will be physically connected to these things, and these things will be continuously giving you inputs through your sensory organs, and continuously your brain is reacting. Now Why is your brain or mind reacting like that? That is what needs to be understood. How should the brain react? What is the ideal way to react? So, what is the human being designed as? What is the basis of human design? The basis is the basis for how we should react, how our body should work. So, the basis of human design, every human is supposed to be working like that, because the human being is created not randomly but for a purpose. Every being on this earth or this planet or anywhere else have been created for a purpose. I don't think any creation is random. There's a pretty defined logic, sequence, and reason behind it. So when anything is created, it has a design. So we also have a design. What is our design? Understand your design. Your design are your best operating characteristic, like selfless. So you have to understand what is your design, and and you have to really understand that that's my design actually, not something else. What your mind starts telling you, no, oh, it should be like this, little like this. Understand truthfully. Ask your questions. Ask yourself a question. Okay, these are my design parameters. Okay, now if these are my design parameters, am I reacting to every situation as per my design parameters, or I am acting away from my design parameters? So what is the variance? Which range I am operating in? And if I am operating like this, what will happen? If I am operating in a negative range, then I will continue to have negative thoughts. And negative thoughts are nothing, they are energy flow signals which are coming from sensory organs to the mind, and the mind is giving you output which will again act on your organs. It will create action. Output will be in terms of energy, and it will also act on the organs. So when there is a negative output, when you are operating in a negative scale of your characteristic, the output is going to be negative. And when we are an energy body, we have energy flowing in each cell. There's energy flowing. That energy, based on negative or positive, it will have an impact on you. It will create your field. So what field you create depends upon how you have understood how you are operating. So if you understand this, you can change your energy field. When you change your energy field, you change completely. First change is you are able to understand this whole thing, change it to remove all the negative energy origin, creation, change the origin of negative thoughts, change the processing of the thoughts so that they don't convert into a negative thought, ultimately not leading to a negative energy. So if you change the way you are processing every thought which is coming to you, every signal which is coming to you to the mind from the sensory organs, then the output will not be a negative thought. And if you can do that, then you know what it is. Then you've got rid of all the negative thoughts. You got rid of negative thoughts. What remains? Then we have to further see what remains. Is it positive? It is neutral? What is happening? There are only two ways. One is either I feel sad, I feel good. If I see something and if I see sad, it's impacting me. If I see the same thing but feel good, then I'm impacting in a different way. So I'm raising my energy level. When you raise your energy level, your perception levels change. Your ability to exploit your mind, your body, and whole thing changes. So I think in short, this is and lastly, I will also like to add in this particular video that meditation is not about sitting and trying to force yourself to remove thoughts or remove negative thoughts or remove worries. Forcefully, you cannot do it. Till the time you don't chop it at the origin, root cause, you cannot forcefully remove it. It's not a physical thing where you can go and touch your thought and stop it. You have to really understand how you're reacting to the things. You have to understand the whole design. So when you do that, you may not sit. You will reach a state where you will be peaceful all the time. And it may not be. This is again not physical, that you've pushed something yourself into a certain direction. You change your processing. You reprogram your mind. It continues to tend to go there, because there is a continuous force. These signals which are coming from the sensory organs by seeing the external object, it's a force also. Any signal has a force. It is going to impact. it has got energy. So that force will be changing because based on what you're seeing. So your ability to continue to evolve, to overcome those, you know, delusions or distractions which are actually trying to bring your mind back into creating a negative source, negative output. So you have to continue to evolve, understand it more and more deeply. So it's a continuous practice. It's a continuous practice. We keep going down. We keep making mistakes in life. We know we are doing something wrong. We do it. Why we know we are doing something wrong? Because our conscious is telling. It's continuously telling us. But we are continuously not following our conscious. We are continuously not listening to our heart. We are continuously listening to our mind. So sometimes we are not able to decide what is wrong and right. Sometimes we want to decide. So when we work on this, we start reaching a state where the negative thoughts start getting removed. Our actions are more ideal as per the design. We are more aligned to the universe, to the energy axis. Our life starts improving. The mind starts improving. It becomes more and more peaceful. And once you take this path, then I don't have to really explain you how it will take you further ahead. Then you will know it, because once you start moving on the right path, you will yourself start finding answers. So it's not really, you don't have to have somebody, but you should be, your willpower should be strong that I need to walk on this path, and this is what I need, come what may. Like, I trust my body so much. I had an injury, ankle twist, and my foot was swollen. I didn't go to the doctor. It's my second week running and I have not gone to the doctor, because I said, this is just a body. I have come in this body. My soul has come in this body, and this body is my vehicle right now in this journey in life. And the body heals. If my mind will work positively, it will heal the body faster. If I start thinking negatively. So first few days I was so not even bothered this has happened. Okay, I said, the body will heal. And I was telling my mind, heal it fast. But I started getting inputs from people. Oh, go to the doctor, go to the doctor, go to the doctor. Oh, this will happen, that will happen. After a few days, I also started thinking, I think I should go to the doctor, maybe. So I started losing trust. So this is something which, trust is something, another characteristic of human body, that if we don't trust ourselves, then nothing can happen. So we have to trust this path and walk on this path. The more you experience, it's all about experiencing it. You have to experience it and understand. Without experiencing, you will not understand. If I teach you, you will not understand. This whole teaching, the ancient teaching, is about experiencing life yourself and taking the right path. So thank you for today's video, and I will continue giving my talks about meditation and start making videos, because a lot of people say make videos. It's not possible to conduct workshops, classes. I think this is a good way of reaching out to people and conveying this knowledge and sharing my knowledge and experience. And I hope it helps people. But I only hope that people listen, and a seed is sown and the tree is planted and the tree grows, and this tree grows and it benefits them. They don't just listen and forget it. Like, we watch a lot of videos, we spend a lot of time on the net these days. We've been watching, we like it, but then the moment we switch it off, we are back there. So if you don't make an effort if you don't start questioning what is happening, we just run by the belief system and perceptions and the marketing, we will not come out of this trap. This is a trap, illusionary. Okay, all the best. Thank you.